Elizabeth, we all agreed in the very beginning that if Alan attempted to make a legal issue of this, we would drop it for Philip's sake. And Philip would move back in with you. Now, as difficult as that's going to be for Jackie and I, we're prepared to do just that.
Yes, Justin, but...
I don't understand. I don't understand why Mike can't go to Alan, say you've changed your mind and you want to retain custody of Philip, and everything could remain as it was before.
You're talking about Alan as if he were being rational. He's not. Justin, I assure you, he will not stop until he has permanent custody of Philip for himself. If he has to shake Philip's security to the very roots to do it, he will.
I just cannot believe that. Alan loves Philip very much.
Elizabeth's right, Justin.
We've had such little time together. I've thought about you so much.
I love you. I don't want to lose each other.
We will.
And I appreciate the fact that Philip's new stepmother seems deeply devoted to him. Nonetheless, considering all aspects of the case, I feel the best interest of the child would be served by granting custody of the child to Mrs. Elizabeth Spaulding, with generous rights of visitation for the father.
Well, I know we're not friends now. I know we'll never be friends again, but I still value what we had before.
That's in the past, Elizabeth. Mike told me recently not to dwell on the past. I'm trying to follow that. I think probably you should, too.
It's the present that concerns me. I have to know what's wrong with Justin.
You afraid he suspects you and Mike?
No. I want to help him, whatever it is.
But, he'll be all right with me. He always is.
Yes, well, he does need sleep. Please have him back by 8:30.
8:30 it is.
Well, you're cooperative. I'm glad.
Well, of course I'm cooperative. Haven't I always been cooperative? Won't you sit down?
Thank you.
Now, what is it you wanted to say to me?
Alan, it's very important, and it concerns the attitude you've instilled in Philip toward Mike.
And you're about to say that it's my fault and that I've been brainwashing the boy. That's the refrain I've been hearing.
Oh, now, don't. Don't tell me you haven't been filling his head with stories about Mike.
That's funny. Your friend Mike was here a little earlier saying exactly the same thing.
Well, then you know how important it is to Mike and to me. But, Alan, most importantly to Philip. Look, can't you understand what this could mean to his future? Can't we please, for once in our lives, put aside all this petty quarreling?
Elizabeth, this is my time with Phillip.
Yes?
Since you want me to bring him back to you in so short a time, I'd appreciate seeing him now.
Sarah, did you make notes, did you make a note that Phillip is Jackie and Justin's natural son?
Yes, I did.
Would you do me a favor? Would you not keep that note in your files?
Well, the files are kept under lock and key, but if it makes you feel more comfortable, of course, I'll take it out of my notes.
Thank you. It would.
You know, I don't mean to be unkind, but I really don't think any man who's happily married would be unfaithful to his wife. If Alan was unfaithful to you, as you said he was, could it be that you were partially to blame?
Oh, no, I can't go along with that. When I first married Alan, I loved him. I did everything in my power to make him happy. He simply lived by his own rules, and fidelity to his wife wasn't one of them, that's all.
Well, I guess I'm just going to have to reserve judgment on that. But, you know, Elizabeth, I cannot fault Alan for trying to keep Dr. LaCrosse's opinion that your baby might die at birth away from you, considering your emotional condition at the time. And I certainly think it was very considerate of him to go out of his way to make sure that you thought that you had given birth to a very healthy baby.
I don't debate that. No, I don't. I think Alan acted out of genuine concern at that time. I do, but I wonder if your father ever described to you how bitter our divorce was. I wonder if he ever told you how ugly the custody suit over Phillip became. Even after the marriage was terminated, you know, Alan didn't tell me the truth about Phillip. Hope he never even bothered to tell me that the surgery Dr. LaCrosse had performed had left me barren. Do you really think he did that out of concern? At the same time, Alan had bribed a witness to say in court that I was having an affair with a man in Spain, a man I scarcely knew. This was the kind of tactic he used to gain custody of Phillip. Do you want me to go on? It only gets worse.